Violence erupted in the form of stone pelting in 5 states across the country yesterday on the day Ram Navami. While a procession was being carried out, stones were pelted on the procession and there were incidents of sabotage and arson at many places amid rising tensions, while in some areas the police have used tear gas shells to control the situation. In many other places, the local administration has also imposed a curfew in some of the areas. Well, we're getting you latest visuals on your screens of where the violence had taken place. The visuals on your screens right now is from Khargone in Madhya Pradesh, and you can see on the visuals how the violence had taken place and it had escalated. You can see the visuals on your screens, and we are getting to you all the latest from 5 states across India where the violence had taken place, including West Bengal, Jharkhand, Gujarat and Goa as well, where the violence had taken place. The violence where the Ram Navami processions were taking place. Violence erupted in the form of stone pelting in 5 states across the country on Ram Navami. We're getting to you all the latest facts on the ground as we speak to the people and get you the information. Violence happening at the Ram Navami processions. You can see now on your visuals on your screens of Howrah in West Bengal and the atrocities as well there. We are continuing to get you all the latest on ground of the violence having been reported across the nation. Remember, in Howrah as well, we had seen how the tensions rising there in Howrah in West Bengal. Getting to you all the latest on ground. Violence having been reported across 5 states across the country amid rising tensions. In some areas, police used glass shells to control the situations. In other areas, the local administration imposed a curfew to control the crowds. Violence continuing. Well, joining me on the broadcast, we have a team of reporters as well as people on ground to give us more information about it. Kishala joining us from the Bangla newsroom, Naveen Jha joining us from Dabolim in Goa, Piyush joining us from Delhi, and Priyanka from our newsroom to give us more information. Priyanka, first to you, just take us through the situation that happened yesterday, just to take us through all the states and the atrocities.
Well, definitely, Crispino. We are seeing one after the other, very rightly, as you pointed out, several states where we have seen that the Ram Navami processions had been targeted upon. There was stone pelting that took place, and not only just the locals who had been carrying out this procession, but also the police officials who were trying to control the situation had been attacked as well. To talk about Gujarat, there are at least 3 incidents as of now that have been reported. One is from Khambat in Anand, one is from Sabarkantha, and the latest that we are reporting from is Dwarka, where the stone pelting had taken place, and also the part of the procession had been set on fire by local miscreants of some communal groups as well, is what we're learning, as told to us by the police officials, that they're also registering an FIR against as well. And we're also getting to know that there is section 144 that is being levied, implied in fact in several pockets of Gujarat, including that of Sabarkantha, of Khambat, and also now in Dwarka. We're also learning that community outreach programs are being carried out with respect to the Hindu-Muslim Ekta marches that are now going to be organized in Dwarka, because in Gujarat, Crispino, is what we're
we'll be tracking on the latest developments. Stay with us, Priyanka, on the broadcast. Kishale joining us from the Bangla newsroom. Kishale, we also saw a procession there of the Ram Navami procession in Howrah. Also, the peace was disturbed there. What more can you tell us?
Exactly. What happened was yesterday there were several Ram Navami processions that were taken out in this state, and what happened in Howrah Fazir Bazar area was this procession was going on peacefully, and it is allegedly there was a stone pelting that allegedly happened, and that stone pelting happened from outside that procession, and suddenly some of these people who were participating in this procession was hurt because of this stone pelting, and after that there was a clash in that area, and in that particular area we have seen that there has been a few instances of communal violence before this as well in the previous years. There was a huge police deployment in that area who tried to bring the situation under control, but before that a clash happened in that area because of that particular stone pelting, and several members who were partaking in that procession were injured.
All right, tracking for us. Thank you for joining us. And also we have from Goa, we have Naveen. Naveen, you are getting us all the latest what happened, and we had seen the clashes in Vasco. What more can you tell us, Naveen?
Can you hear me?
Yes, Naveen, I can hear you. Go ahead. Tell us what happened in Goa.
Ramnami, because of Ramnami, there was a huge procession that was organized by Hindu community from South Goa, you can say, and that was a very big procession here. So it started from Upasnagar and the route was via Vasco city side. But when the procession reached near Mangur Hill area, so there that those leaders, they decided to take it towards Baina area because the destination was near Baina beach. So suddenly, some 8 to 10 stones were pelted on the procession, and that's how the things got escalated. The stones, it is alleged that the stones were pelted behind the mosque that is located in Islampur. And thereafter, then things got escalated. Then those people who were part of procession, they caught hold one person, they assaulted him, and that's how the things got escalated. Then the matter reached towards police. Police came at the site. They took over the situation. But the problem then again continued when the minority committee members, they rushed to the police station late in night, and the drama continued till 3 to 4 a.m. Finally, the police have so far registered 3 FIRs, one against the person who have pelted the stone, all unknown, and 2 against both these communities. So this was first time such thing has happened in Goa. We had not expected such things to happen, but
Well, we'll continue tracking the developments very closely in Goa. Republic TV is reporting live from across 5 states, and we are continue to track all the latest for our viewers on the disruption of peace in these 5 states on Rav Navami. Thank you for joining us on the broadcast, Naveen and Priyanka. And now let's go across to Piyush. Piyush reporting from Delhi. Piyush, we had seen also clashes erupting at the JNU campus between 2 groups over the issue of serving of non-veg at the JNU campus. What more can you tell us with regards to the peace being disturbed there on Rav Navami? What are the allegations being leveled by both the parties?
Well, Crispino, once again, we have heard the reports of bloody clashes taking place here at the JNU premises. What we are now given to understand is that ABVP and JNU SU students' wings had clashed, and that was over the preparation of non-veg food there at the JNU mess. What sources are telling us is that ABVP had objected to the preparation of non-veg food there in JNU mess because it was Ram Navami yesterday, but JNU SU students objected to that, and then we saw as to how the clashes broke out. Now JNU SU has filed a report with the local police with the there at Vasant Vihar police station, and on the other side ABVP has also given its version. The students from both the sides have got injured. We have seen those pictures where students are also taken to hospital. So once again we are seeing the bloody clashes being reported from the JNU premises. We'll have to wait and watch how the investigation will further proceed. But this incident took place on the occasion of Ram Navami. JNU SU students were having their own program of non-veg food there at JNU mess, to which ABVP objected to, and then after that we saw as to how the clashes took place there at the JNU premises. We also saw that how the Ram Navami puja was also being done by ABVP workers. So now ABVP is claiming that while they were performing, they were offering the prayers there inside the JNU, they were threatened by JNU activists.
Right.
So counter versus counter is now being seen there at JNU.
We'll leave it at that. We'll continue tracking all the latest developments from Delhi as well. I'd like to thank all our reporters for joining us on the broadcast. Many thanks to Naveen from Goa for joining us as well this morning.